The 1936 National Championship Model Airplane Meet gets underway with all the thrills of real flying. 300 model airplane builders from all parts of the United States, Canada, France, and England, with models of just about every type of plane built anywhere in the world. A real gasoline engine, only one cylinder, however, but it has a real spark plug, and it sparks just like the big one. It has to, for a perfect takeoff like this. Not all the glory goes to the boys. This member of the fair sex built the entire plane herself. Here's the most exciting of all events, the endurance flight with the hardest of all takeoffs, rising from the ground. Time is clocked on each entry. A plane must keep within sight of the judges to remain in the contest. And after 30 to 40 minutes in the air, not many come back for a perfect landing like this.
The friendships and the bonds that you create with these little contests, you know, it's just a wonderful experience.
Started when I was 8, and my dad got me into it, showed me how to solo, fly around, land, and kind of took it off from there, simulator and whatnot, got into flying IMAC here in precision aerobatics.
When I was 10, I really started getting into it, and I started setting records and going to the contests and flying the airplanes, and it was really a lot of fun, and I wouldn't give this up for anything.
It really is very emotional for lots of these kids and us. Yeah, no question.
The running joke in our house is that Mindy normally flies much better than I do, so she's usually well ahead of me in the point standings.
The very best feelings you could have towards competition, towards, hey, I'm doing something that's technical, and I'm doing it, it's got to be the best I can do so I can win. And I think I was able to take that into college education, into profession, and into a life of designing airplanes.
$13,900 in behalf of the Charles Grant Scholarship, the Weak Signal Scholarship, and the Telford Scholarship. Kyle, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I had 3 children. Peter's one of my 3 sons, and I have a daughter. They were all national champions and all AMA scholarship winners. And we have 11 grandkids that are all members. Maybe some of them will do something too.
My state science fair project was how drag affects airplane performance.
I fly speed, control line racing, and RC. I hope to go into an engineering or science field.
There's science in everything. I mean, there's science in calculating the speed for how fast you went, or calculating the area of the wing and how big it can be or how small it can be, and the size of the engine and how the engine works.
Here goes nothing. You teach young people about the laws of motion, the laws of physics, in the course of working on model airplanes. So it's a wonderful thing to get young people excited about physics, about science, about mathematics, because they're going to need that when they're adults. And this is a great way to interest people in something that's fun in addition.
What we've done with Aerolab is put it into a very specific goal standards and used airplanes to create those standards. So it's super exciting for the kids and therefore very effective in terms of teaching, and that's why it's been so successful.
I've been an active member of the AMA since I was about 16 years old. Started a club 2 years ago. We were the first helicopter club in Virginia. So thanks everybody for supporting the AMA.
You know, as far as father and son and even family, you know, the club has the picnics and family events and fun flies. So as a family, we get out to the field.
And so we would take several trainers out to the field and have a full day or a couple of days of flying the kids on the buddy boxes.
There's no way that I could have gotten this far without model aviation being a big part of my life.
And I would encourage all of you out there, when you see a small kid, a boy or girl, sitting on the side, encourage them to come towards you, explain to them like Jersey Jim Martin explained to me what you're doing, because you just don't know how much you're going to influence that small kid.
Every Saturday, my dad and I would go out to the field and just watch the airplanes, and I was like, Dad, I want to do that. So we got an airplane that winter and haven't looked back since.
My dad used to bring me up to the air races here in Mojave when I was 14 years old. First thing he did was get us one of these control line models.
I think I was probably 5 or 6 years old, flying combat airplanes in the park with control line.
I was flying with my dad. We belonged to a club out there in Arizona, the Sonora Desert Flyers. So AMA was just something I always grew up with.
Over 50.
Over 50
Yep, I've been a modeler for more than 50 years. And my dad and I still do a little bit of modeling.
Really?
Yep.
An AMA member for most of my life. Really proud of the services that AMA offers and have offered for years upon years, and it just seems to be getting better and better every year.
I've been a member since 1964 continuously, and I'm now a life member of AMA.
I'm presently a life member of the AMA, and I have been a member since I was about 15 years old.
I started modeling probably when I was about 5 years old or so that'd be 1940. And been modeling ever since.
I think a very interesting hobby, and I've been doing it for all my life. So I don't know what else to say about it. This would be a better world if all the people were model builders, that's for sure.